Welcome back to another video. This is Crime Center. Thank everybody for coming. Don't forget, before we get into it, hit that like button, subscribe, hit the notification, so when a new video comes out, you'll be the first to know. So everybody knows who Danny Masterson is, right? That 70s show actor. He plays Stephen Hyde, and it was some of the best acting he ever did. That's what he was well known for. Well, for those living under a rock, Mr. Masterson got into some serious trouble. He made headlines in March 2017 when four women alleged Masterson had assaulted them, not by hitting, but with that intimate act in the bedroom. Only they didn't want it, so it was a letter S assault on separate occasions in the early 2000s. Danny Masterson denied what he called outrageous allegations at the time. Let's jump all the way to 2020. Masterson was charged with 3 counts of forcible R. The R word rhymes with drapes, and a trial would begin October 2022. A month later, news broke the judge declared a mistrial. The jury couldn't come up with a unanimous decision, and Masterson was free to live the rest of his life, right? Wrong. A second trial started April 2023, and in the end, he was found guilty of 2 counts. In August 2023, he received 30 years to life in prison. Masterson immediately appealed the verdict, so this is probably not the end of the story. His lawyer mentioned that errors occurred in the case that are substantial and unfortunate, which led to the verdicts not supported by evidence. A spokesperson for the Church of Scientology spoke out against prosecutors who used the introduction of church doctrines in court as unprecedented violation of the First Amendment. The First Amendment enforces separation of church and state, and prosecutors relied heavily on rumors that the church forbade members from calling the police on other members. It was used heavily towards Masterson, which led to the conviction. The accusers were former members of the Church of Scientology, and Masterson is a current member. Now, I have no opinion on the matter. Until the court proceedings are 100% done, I have no opinion. People are wrongly accused every day, and people are also justly accused. Just because he was found guilty doesn't mean he's guilty, nor innocent in my book, until the appeals and the whole court process has played out 100%. So his first trial was thrown out because the jury couldn't agree, and this new jury agreed on only 2 of the 3 cases. It's apparent something is not right here either way. One opinion I do have is that Laura Rimini, she's a harsh advocate towards Scientology, and the 3 accusers are as well. It seems they hold a grudge against the church, and maybe they wanted to take it out on Masterson as a way to get revenge. I only say this because the church was the main focus during the trial. But I could be wrong. And make no mistake, if he did do those things to those women, he deserves what he got and more. Doing those kind of acts are disgusting. And I'm not only 100% against it, I'm 110% against that. I just think something smells kind of fishy. Or maybe it's all coincidence. No one really knows, does one? So Masterson started his sentence at North Kern. At the end of January, he was transferred and ended up at Corcoran Prison, infamously known as one of California's worst prisons. Weeks later, he made headlines for leaving the maximum security for the California Men's Colony in San Luis Obispo. Rumor was he was being targeted by a group called GBG. Now, from what I've heard, GBG stands for Gay Boy Gangsters. These are all somebody that used to be in a gang. For one reason or another, they got kicked out, smashed out, which means they got beat up and sent on their way. And for one reason or another, they realized they were gay and they started a gang, the Gay Boy Gangsters. Then, when he was moved To the CMC, it was rumored that an outcast group of white men who had started a whole nother gang for the same reason, they were outcast. They got beat up, X'd out, couldn't do what they were supposed to do, and they got kicked to the curb, sometimes literally, and they too started their own gang. So rumor was that they beat up Masterson. Everybody's out to get Masterson because he's in there for a R charge. That turned out to be false. Many YouTubers started making videos and spreading the rumor, saying that they had inside connections. They knew for a fact it was true. He got beat up. People want to stab him. They were going to X him out. All this stuff. But it wasn't true. But the move from one prison to another did spark a lot of interest from the population. Now, sources close to the situation who really know what's going on refuted that speculation of Masterson being sought out or harmed. Masterson's transfer turned out to be standard procedures. The insiders told TMZ his first stop at North Kearns serves as a medium security reception center. It's a stop for all prisoners. This is where they learn their permanent facility. Masterson had a primary and a secondary prison, CMC and Corcoran, respectively. At the moment, CMC was full, so he was moved to a secondary unit until there was space. And once space freed up, that's why he got moved to CMC. Not because he was harmed, not because people were after him. That's the facts. So, this is the real information of what happened and is happening. Just a short video from beginning to end. What happened at the beginning, what happened in court, what's happening with his appeal, what happened at his units, so on and so forth. This is what's happening with Danny Masterson. Me, personally, Crime Center, will not put out videos with speculation. I gather 100% facts before making a video. So, I hope you enjoyed the information here, as I know this is a hot topic at the moment. People want to know what's going on, and I think people deserve the truth, not stories to make your videos beefed up and more exciting for people to watch. I think people like the truth better than anything else. So stay tuned for updates as they happen. Like I said, I only come out with facts. So as soon as I find out the facts, I'll either put out a YouTube short or a whole YouTube video, depending on the amount of information coming out. And if you hear it here, you know it's 100% solid. So if you enjoyed the content and you appreciate my hard work, hit the like button. These videos are time consuming. There's a lot of research involved. And also don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when new videos come out. Thank you for watching and stay tuned.